The very first centerfire rifle that I've fired was a Mini 14. So ever since then, I've always had an attachment to these minis from Ruger. And this one here is brand new production. It's a Mini 30 chambered for 7.62 by 39. This is the tactical version with the folding stock from ATI. And at first I wasn't in love with the stock. It had all kinds of rails and all kinds of doodads sticking out of it. There's also a cheek riser mounted to the stock that actually was useless because it put the cheek weld up too high. But once I removed all that hardware, the gun actually looks really nice, and the stock actually folds up and locks nice and tight. It also collapses really easily and deploys just as easily with this button right here. There's a soft rubber recoil pad. Not that you really need that with 7.62 by 39, but it is nice to have. And it has this pistol grip that is really comfortable. So we'll take a close look at this gun and we'll see how it weighs. We'll check the trigger pull and all that, and then we'll go shoot it. This rifle came with a birdcage flash hider, but I wanted to make the package as small as possible, so I replaced that flash hider with this knurled thread protector. The front sight is a blade protected by ears. The rear sight is a peep sight that's adjustable for both windage and elevation. And it also came with this rail, and that can bolt to the top of the receiver. It's threaded. Or it came with this other option. There's a set of rings that mount to those dovetails right here. There's the one in the front, and then there's the one in the rear. So it came with some really nice options for mounting optics. This gun is really easy to operate, and I'll show you the controls. There's a charging handle, and then here we have a bolt lock. So to lock the bolt back, just press down and then draw the charging handle to the rear, and then it locks. And this does have last round bolt hold open. To release the bolt, just pull it back a little bit. You'll see the bolt lock pop up, and then just let it go. Let's go ahead and lock that back. And then here's the magazine release. When I first started shooting these rifles, I had a hard time loading and unloading the magazine. There's a bit of a trick to it. In the front of the magazine there's a hole, and it engages a peg that's inside of the receiver. So it rocks and locks just like an AK, but the motion is a lot more exaggerated. So you just shove this corner of the magazine, the front corner, into the receiver, let it bottom out, and then rotate it, and it'll lock in every single time. And the same with unloading it, just backwards. Hit the mag release, rotate it, get it clear of the peg, and then it'll come right out every single time. The safety is mounted next to the trigger guard. That's the safe position, and then there's the fire position. Let's make sure this gun is safe before we check the trigger pull. No magazine, and the chamber is clear. Okay, now we'll release the safety. £6 pounds, 11.6 ounces. And then the trigger pull itself, there's a little bit of take up. And it actually breaks pretty nice and clean. Very little over travel. And then there's the reset. Let's see how much this all steel rifle weighs. Empty, it's 6 pounds, 10.6 ounces. And with a loaded magazine, 7 pounds, 11.6 ounces. This is my brand new Ruger Mini 30. I'm going to shoot some Red Army Standard 7.62 by 39 ammunition. It's steel cased. I know that these guns have problems with steel cased ammunition, but I'm going to give this ammunition a try. Oh, there's a misfire. There's another misfire. And another. And bolt lock back. So this gun is going to be a spoiled brat and get only reloaded brass cased ammunition for me. Let's try that again with some brass cased ammunition. I loaded this from brand new Starline brass and some extreme bullets, cast 123 grain bullets and 22 grains of IMR 4195. Let's see if it works. So we have a jam. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, lock the slide back. Let's try some Full Metal Jacket bullets. These are brand new hand loads made with new brass. They're Starline. The bullet is 123 grain Full Metal Jacket. Powder is IMR 4198, 22 grains. Hopefully this one works. Well, it liked that one. So as you can see, Ruger still hasn't designed this gun to run the steel cased ammunition that's imported. And they mentioned that on the website, and I knew that going in. So I was prepared to do my reloads. It's still a wonderful gun. I'm going to keep it. I'm probably going to change the stock over to the AT that Samson is making for Ruger. But if you buy this gun, don't expect to use steel cased ammunition with it.